Wednesday, which means it's also Hump Day.
Hump Day.
Hump Day.
Happy Hump Day. And welcome into the PHNX Sun Devils show. I'm Anthony Totri,
Yeah, you
joined
are.
as always, or actually, I'm not as always.
Now
for the first time in a minute,
long time.
Yeah.
Shawn DePause.
Yeah, he is.
Shane Diefenbach.
Yeah, I am.
That was beautiful.
The boys are back.
How y'all doing? How's everybody
Boys are
feeling
back.
today?
Sean is glowing, and I'm gonna be the first to say
Wow.
it. Actually, the second to say it because I was also the first to say it this morning. He got some more color.
I did. I got some sun.
Oh, nice. I thought you were referring to like his outfit, and I turned over. I'm like, oh,
It's
okay.
opposite color. I did. I got some sun.
And
I don't even think I got some color, but I realized I just hadn't spent a whole lot of time outside over the winter. And I think I just needed sunlight.
You're like a dog? Yeah.
Or a plant.
I
Yeah.
felt that way
Yeah.
yesterday. It's like I was having that conversation with Leah. I'm like, I'm just like out of it, like I'm groggy, and I'm like, I think I just need to be outside. more.
Yeah. And then I went to a D-backs game last night. They had the roof open, and it was like the game was terrible, but it was a vibe still. And I'm just like, yeah, I just need
The
some fresh
irony
air.
is Totri walked to work yesterday. So
Did you actually?
Yeah, I did.
Mhm.
Well, like a 10-minute walk.
It's a little toasty to start doing that now.
Well, I had shorts on, and it was
Yeah, I guess.
a vibe.
Getting some vitamin
No,
D.
I mean I love it. I walked back from the D-backs game yesterday, and I completely forgot we were live. To be honest, it's been a minute. It has been a minute. I did it yesterday. I walked back from the D-backs game, and I just started walking around downtown because I'm just enjoying this. It was nice.
It was a vibe.
It's
was
warm, but
one
it's not
one to
hot
4
yet.
OGs deep.
no.
Yeah.
Like-
not hot yet.
Like I can only not be outside if it's like literally 110. Like
Yeah.
105. I'm not fine. I'm gonna complain.
Yeah.
But I still go on hikes when it's 105, and people are like, how do you do that? I'm
The
like, it's not that
once
bad.
you get to like 95 is where I
everybody sound
start
like
getting
that
real
person?
uncomfortable. But like last night was the kind of like I don't know if I forgot that it got hot here, but like I would walk into places and it'd be really hot, and I'd be like, where's that heat coming from? And then I'm like there was an
The
event
sun,
somewhere. I'm
Shawn.
like, oh no, it's just hot here. I live in Arizona.
You know what I do miss though? It's like kind of nostalgic. Is the AC of like blasting in certain places, like whether it be in my car, my house, like a department store. It's like it's cold.
Yeah.
Like it's now cold inside now. And before it was just like, oh, it's normal temperature.
Yep.
Now it's like cold, and it's pretty great.
I'm enjoying it.
Well, it's not too hot yet. And it's not supposed to be ridiculously hot this Saturday for the Arizona State spring game. Boys, we've got just one more spring practice left until we get to that spring game on Saturday at noon. For the first time, fans get like a real good look at what the roster looks like. Shawn, we talked a little bit about the quarterbacks yesterday, but in terms of fans that haven't seen this team, obviously they haven't been able to go to all these practices. Who are some players that they should definitely keep an eye on, and then some position groups that you guys think that fans should definitely be on the lookout for?
By the way, 85 is the high on Saturday.
Oh my god,
That is unbelievable.
absolutely.
That's like the last time you can go outside.
Yeah.
Ever.
I mean, it's hard. You will be inside for the rest of your life. It's hard not to say the wide receivers, right? Like, I mean, the pass catchers have been just. This has been their spring.
Yeah.
Like they have the wide receivers and Jalin obviously have dominated. So obviously, where you should probably be paying a decent amount of attention. I mean, obviously, X is a new addition. So for people that haven't gotten to see the practices, like to see him live, he's obviously one of the bigger unknowns for fans because he's new. But I've obviously been really high on Melquan Stovall. I think there's a lot of like you get past those top 3 pass catchers, and there's a lot of guys whose name you might have heard, but obviously you haven't seen play yet, and are super talented. Like could probably be starting on this team. Probably would have started on this team last year. So definitely the pass catchers are. I don't know. It's kind of a cop out, but
No,
it's the answer.
I talked about him while you were gone, but I have a bold prediction that James Joncom is going to play major snaps this year. He has been everywhere throughout all practice. I don't know if that's just because he's like a freaking Adonis out there. Like the man is just built like a perfect football specimen. Like he just is.
He's built like this table, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Just a unit.
Yeah. The table is a unit.
Yeah, it's pretty.
It's not ginger though.
Well, in the right light, maybe.
It's ginger.
Or if you're really colorblind.
Yeah. I
But
guess. But I think the linebacker room's gonna be pretty good.
Yeah, I was gonna
It's
say
gonna be fun.
Who? I mean, Totri's favorite guy.
Who's your favorite guy?
Did you really like Travion Brown?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to the edge rushers too. I think there's
Clayton Smith apparently had a great practice.
yeah, Clayton
yesterday.
Smith.
He has not had a bad practice.
Yeah, I know, but apparently he was wrecking shit yesterday.
Yeah, obviously, people know his name, but Garrett Stansberry, like, just man's tall. You're not going to be able to not notice him.
The man is still tall.
He's still tall. He will catch your eye. And I mean, I think ASU fans they've heard the name, but to actually see what he might be able to do if fully healthy and all that, I think could be exciting. We all have new special teamers. Don't forget about those guys, Longhetto and Carlson. See what they do, kicking that ball, kicking that thing.
I don't want to kick the ball a lot this year.
I'm
going to be honest.
A lot of extra points.
Yeah,
I don't even
That's
go for
fine.
that.
Go for
Let's go for two every time. I'm
Well,
here for it.
yeah.
Should they
That's
introduce
like AI
XFL rules?
taking people's jobs though.
Not necessarily.
Yeah,
No, they still got to do.
they're
They
still
still
on
got to kick
roster.
off. They still got to do kickoffs.
Yeah. Well,
Wait.
the XFL
Yeah.
rules.
Here's a question.
Okay.
I would argue you want to see more kicks. No, than normal. Like if you're
Well,
kicking more,
I meant like extra points in punting. That's what,
oh,
because
punting's
that's
Yeah.
That's where that's if you want a good kicker and punter, that is what they're best at, or that's what they're most impactful with. You're not going to be like, wow, I mean, this dude blew me away because he was kicking out of the end zone a bunch. Like,
yeah, fair enough.
I think I am gonna go. I mean, just a couple players. Been high on Javen Jacobs since the start of spring. I think for everybody that's on Twitter and has seen some of the clips and just read some of the articles about Javen's role this year and what he's looked like, I think he's a guy that you absolutely should keep an eye out for during the spring game. Shamari Simons as well, defensive back. He's had a phenomenal spring. And then, just some of the guys that have taken their game to new heights just in the spring, right? And Elijhah Badger, who really came on toward the end of last year, he's looked just as crisp and good, even with a chip on his shoulder this spring. Jalin Conyers, he's making highlight catches every single day. And it's almost come to the point where it's like, oh, yep, that's just what Jalin does.
Just
but
over
like
there.
fans that haven't seen that all spring, you're definitely going to get a good taste of that. And just really, I mean, to both of your guys' position groups, really, like the linebackers, the wide receivers, there isn't really a position group on this roster that doesn't have some sort of storyline, whether it be with a transfer or any sort of a newcomer. You look at the edge guys, Clayton Smith, a guy that we talk about it every single day. He is built like a 5-star. He's built like a guy that should be playing at Oklahoma, and he's here. Don't take that for granted during the spring game. And Ashley Williams, too. Some of the younger guys that have had really phenomenal springs. I think those are guys that are really going to stand out on Saturday. But just go. Even if you're not like going for like a specific player or a position group, like you said it's going to be 85 degrees Saturday morning.
And you're going to have a couple marks in you anyway. So
if you're not participating in the Pats run, come to Illegal Pete's.
even if you are,
come hang out with the boys.
you can finish fast and get over there.
Mm-hmm.
Before we get into the Illegal
Pete's,
Pete's, is Javen Jacobs going to be listed as a running back to start the year? Because he's still listed as a wide receiver.
I don't know. I mean, he's working. He works with the running
I know
backs.
he works with both, but
I think
I see him more as a running back this year.
Oh yeah, I mean, I see him more as running back too, but I don't know what the list was.
I bet he gets changed to a running back.
You think?
In fall camp? Yeah.
What about you?
No, I think they'll keep him as a
You
receiver.
know what they should do? They should do what they do in baseball. UTL.
Yeah, ATH, make just athlete. Recruits can be athletes. Athlete.
Yeah, recruits can be athletes.
I can't.
But they list them on the roster still. I don't know if it was Garen, but a couple years ago they had a couple guys that were just listed as pure athletes, and they were always the biggest guys on the team. Javen, kind of the opposite. Not a guy that is like 6'6", 260 pounds. Definitely an offensive weapon for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But we touched on it. If you don't have plans Saturday, or even if you do, cancel them. Come to Illegal Pete's Saturday morning. We're going to be there April 15th at 10 a.m. to pregame ahead of ASU football spring game. Partner with Illegal Pete's and Activate ASU to bring you guys a really, really dope event Saturday morning. It's going to be a blast, guys. $3 margs all day long. We already brought it up. We're going to be doing the live show from there. I know a bunch of other folks from PHNX are going to be heading out there as well. And again, $3 margs, guys. The best deal on Mill. What are we doing? Get out there Saturday morning. It's going to be beautiful.
Literally, what else? What you? I promise you don't have anything better to do.
You promise?
I promise.
What if they do though?
What would
What's
be better?
better? What's better than hanging out with us at Illegal Pete's?
No, fuck us. What's better than $3 marks?
Yeah,
That's true. That's true.
I don't think
Nothing,
That's what I'm saying.
or a winning season.
Hmm.
A winning season would be.
But you can't do that right now. You can't. You can't win one. You can't win the season in April.
Yeah, it's pre-gaming the spring game, guys.
Carpe diem.
Yeah.
Seize the day.
There you go. Do you know what Shady Rays is in Latin?
Shadius Reyes.
Yep.
That you know?
No, it's Shadur Sanders.
Sure.
Totri's fucking seething now.
Guys, yeah, it's anytime anything Dion related comes up, I just get real angry. There's a vein in my head that goes crazy. If you haven't noticed, these awesome sunglasses that I'm wearing, it's really to block out the haters.
That'd be wild if nobody noticed that. What if somebody was like, "Oh, whoa,
Oh damn! He's wearing sunglasses.
those are nice."
It's to block out
Those were your eyes.
all the haters, including Bo Brock, who's just sitting in the corner. He's just a hater. It is what it is. Get your guys some Shady Rays.
What gets me about every time that you do this is that Bo throws his hands up, being like, "Where is this coming from? I didn't see this coming." Like
it's
you don't do it
My-
every single
it's
show.
new.
Yeah, the best thing is he plays the victim. And that's just,
Like he didn't
he's
bring this
not the
on
victim.
himself.
Yep.
Guys, exclusively for our listeners, Shady Rays is giving out their best deal of the season. Go to shadyrays.com and use code PHNX for 50% off 2 pairs of polarized sunglasses. Try for yourself the shades rated 5 stars by over 250,000 people.
That's a lot of
Guys are going to
people.
help you block out the haters. And we talked about it, how it's getting hot outside. The sun's out. Might as well get yourself some nice shades ahead of the summer.
Another thing I love about living in Arizona is that living in Buffalo or New York for all my life, making an investment in good sunglasses was not really worth it because we almost never had the sun out.
Mhm.
Here, even in the dead of winter, you need sunglasses. Shout out Shady Rays.
Shout out Shady Rays. Guys, you want to talk ASU baseball?
I mean, I didn't know we planned on talking about 4-wheeled vehicles.
That felt like you. That was.
Well, I was kind of conflating a wagon with a tank, and then realized I didn't
I
want to
mean,
go.
they
where
are
I
a
was-
tank.
Yeah, but usually when we talk about a tank, you're talking about
Yeah.
a team that's losing on purpose. So like I started on a path, and I realized that path was a dead end. And I kind of backed my way out of it.
Something I know what happened last night. So ASU down 9-2.
Mm.
8th inning.
Mm.
The GCU switched its players with players that don't go to the school because the players that do go to the school had to be tucked in for curfew.
Mm.
So sorry,
True.
GCU. Extend your curfew and maybe you'll win a game.
Is that what we're saying was the reason that they lost? Is 'cause
No, the reason why they lost is because ASU baseball
It's simply better.
Simply better.
They are simply a wagon. Yeah, I mean, I was definitely worried for a second, right? Because like we talked about it yesterday, Totri and I. Like, you can't lose. Don't be like every other damn ASU program. You finally get a number next to your name. You're building up hype, and you're gonna let
blow
everyone
it.
down immediately.
They tried. They got pretty close.
And they definitely got pretty close. And especially when you put in the context of the last time they played GCU, the situation was reversed. GCU was the ranked team. ASU had no pressure, and ASU shit pumped them, and it looked like they were getting their revenge. But we know what this ASU team is.
Mhm.
They have bats. They're gonna show up eventually, and they
Yep.
did last night.
Weird
Yeah.
things happen at GCU. Luke Hill, 5 RBI in 1 inning.
that's
Seems mathematically impossible. I mean, it's not, but it's
pretty ridiculous.
it's like 17 going into 51. It doesn't seem like it should happen, but it does.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Jacob talked about it, the lopsided score, obviously going into the 8th inning, and he's like, it just feels like they're going to come back. Like ASU does not have a game where they score fewer than 5 runs. They only had 2. Like they were due. It's pretty much what it was. You get to the 8th inning. This is an ASU team that was due. And we tweeted out from the Sun Devils account earlier, but now Arizona State is 5-0 this season against Arizona and GCU. They've got, I want to say, one more game against Arizona this season. But, I mean, a chance to potentially be undefeated in year 2 against your in-state rival, Arizona, and then your little brother across the street in GCU. I mean, that goes a long way, right? Just in terms of building the program in-state. Like, you can literally be like, guess what, guys? In year 2, we didn't lose to the Wildcats. We didn't lose to the Lopes. Like, it was never a problem.
Yeah. They play Arizona on Wednesday in Tucson. Yeah, I mean, it is because I mean, it's not like it's not like you're doing this in football. Those are two really, really good baseball programs.
Yeah.
Like that you're doing this to. And so yeah, it's certainly valuable. And I also think this is what you hired Willie to do, is to beat these teams. And we've talked about it. I think people got a little worried after last year, but this is Willie's first year, and look what's happening. Like,
Yeah.
This is what you're supposed to do as the head coach of an Arizona State athletic team. You beat your in-state rivals.
Yeah,
He's doing that.
Let's talk about the biggest storyline, in my opinion, from the game is Nick McLean, a guy that hadn't played in a collegiate baseball game, hasn't been healthy, transferred from UCLA, and I don't know, starts and just dominates in his first game. He had 6 at-bats, 3 hits, 4 RBI, one of them being just the most ridiculous home run I've ever seen. Just a line drive shot to right field that should have been a double.
That was in the 9th, right?
Yeah, and it didn't make sense.
It's just carried.
Yeah, it was only 15 feet, and it stayed at 15 feet the entire time. It was, yeah. Nick McLean being healthy for ASU baseball is like, it's unfair, if we're being honest. Like that's just another bat that if a bat like that can get hot and hit 1 to 4 RBI a game, add that to your already high scoring offense.
Yeah.
I mean, my concern with this team is that this is obviously not like the most sustainable thing ever, right? Like, because you're going
offensively.
Well, like you get to like the postseason, or you get to the Pac-12 tournament.
You run into a hot pitcher.
It's obviously not. It's not one game and you lose, but still, like it's 2 games and you lose. Like, you run into one good pitcher, and if you have the bats have one bad day, like the pitching has not been consistent enough to give me the confidence that they are going to be able to hold it down. Like you need to get a little lucky there.
Yeah.
But it's been working so far, so I can only be so concerned.
Yeah, that's one thing with this team though, is you take a look at some of their losses this season, right? And they were still able to put up a decent amount of runs even in those losses. It is the bullpen, which we have touched on multiple times this season, and we know it was the severe problem for the Sun Devils last season, right? Is you get to a point in the game where you're up 2-3 runs and it never felt safe.
Mm-hmm.
You get, even if there was 1 inning left, 2 innings left, you're like, okay, like let's just squeak by, which no contending baseball team at any level is like, you don't see a contender that's up 2-3 runs consistently going into the 8th or the 9th inning, and their fans are like, okay, we just got to pray that we get through, right? Like, that's not a contending baseball team.
Not at all.
I think at this point in the season, at least through what you've seen the last 5-6 games from this team, right, is they're starting to build some of that confidence from the starters to the bullpen to the bats. And it's a dangerous team. It's a dangerous program if you let them start to build confidence with, I want to say, 20 some odd games left in the regular season. Like, don't let them get hot. Like it's like ASU basketball, not last year, but the year before, right? They went on that run getting into Pac-12 play, and you're like, this is not a team that you want to play, right? Like, and this team is better than that basketball team. Like, they've done it at least a little bit more consistently, but I'm still interested to see what this team can do against a Stanford, a UCLA, a Washington.
Yeah, I mean,
and we get some tough series to end the year.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I'm. This is not an easy conference. The thing I like is that it ultimately like doesn't really matter, right? Like everyone gets to the Pac-12 tournament, so like, and it's so, but you want to be playing good baseball, like.
And you want a good seed.
Yeah, and you want a good seed. And I mean, it does matter. I don't know why I said it doesn't matter. It does matter because you can still make the tournament without the conference tournament. But yeah, man, this feels. I mean, it doesn't feel different. Like, we know what this team is. They have the bats to compete with anybody. Is the pitching going to show up?
Yeah.
If it does, they'll beat anybody in the country.
Anybody in the country.
I mean, when you're putting up 15 runs,
they're
like,
a legit contender.
They're offensively, they are a legit offensive team.
Yeah.
They are not a legit pitching team. So that's the question you have. But like you said, they have challenges in this conference. And so we'll see. We will see what they made of. When do they play Stanford?
Couple weeks from now.
Yeah, first week of May. That's the biggest series of the year.
Yeah, absolutely. Just taking a look at Stanford and Arizona State, right? Both teams are 10-2 in conference right now. ASU is better overall. They're 24-9 to Stanford's 22-8. Which
But
if
Stanford is the 8th team in the country.
if I would exactly, and that like is kind of a knock on Stanford. Like they were supposed to be better than the number 8 team in the country, right? They were supposed to run away with this conference, and I think I don't know yet if you can say you're seeing a changing of the guard, but
I don't even think it's so much for changing the guard. I just think you're seeing other teams in the conference get better.
Yeah.
Like you look at the RP baseball or college baseball RPI. Like Oregon is number 12 in the country. Stanford's 13. And I mean, looking at other teams in the conference, like there's talent in this conference, and I don't think Stanford's the best team in the conference, but it's not. The gap is smaller than people might think, especially when you have a team like ASU.
well, and going into the
that might have the
season,
best offense in the conference.
going into the season though, Stanford like this wasn't supposed to be. We weren't supposed to be 30 plus games into the season, and Stanford be tied in conference with an Arizona State.
Yeah, we also weren't supposed to be like 5 games into the basketball
Yeah,
conference
and-
last year with ASU at the top of the ranking. So like there's still a lot of conference baseball to be played.
And a lot of the teams you played weren't supposed to be as bad as they are in the conference. So
Yeah,
we'll see.
Yeah, and I mean, like, it's not to knock ASU. They have some very impressive wins. Obviously, sweeping U of A and beating ranked GCU, and then beating them twice. Like, obviously, they weren't ranked the second time. Like that's they don't end up a top 25 team by accident. Like they're clearly a very good team, but
Plus, it's only
we'll
up from
see.
here. A lot of their contributors are young. The rest contributors are young, and you got a couple big names coming in next year too. So
Well, you got the monkey off your back,
Yeah.
right? The whole you got a number next to your name, and now you've got to go play. Like now you've got to go play a game,
Yeah.
right? What
Yeah,
are you going to do?
but
with that?
one
But
game
I don't
against
know-
GCU is different than a full series against a conference opponent.
I also don't know if the monkey was ever on ASU baseball's back. It was more on ASU basketball's back, and that monkey. We made the monkey jump onto ASU baseball's back. We
Did
assumed
we?
it did. We assumed it did. I don't think it ever did.
Well, I
Because
mean,
ASU baseball hasn't been ranked in a minute, man.
yeah, but I think that's part of the monkey. I think it's just a different monkey. Like
It's a
it's the
different
rally
monkey?
monkey. No,
No,
the rally
no,
monkey?
no.
but it's a different. Like there's definitely.
Dude, I
been a-
hate that thing.
Yeah, I know you do.
The rally monkey.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's the Angels.
thing.
It's terrible.
They got a monkey when they were rallying. Anyways,
no, but that's the point. It's not pulled out for special occasions. It's always there. So how is it a rally monkey?
well, no, is it always there?
Yes.
Because like they only showed it when they were losing,
No,
going late in the
It's
game.
everywhere around the stadium.
Oh yeah, there's rally monkey stuff, but like as far as the broadcast or like the screens, like they didn't.
But it'll
reference the
but
rally
it'll
monkey.
sometimes just show up.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I only obviously have one.
Not a
game
big
to
fan.
reference.
Not a big fan of the rally monkey.
No, I mean, that's fair, but what? It's a different monkey on the back of ASU baseball. I was like, where the fuck did the monkey go? It's a different monkey on the back of ASU baseball because like the program is supposed to be legitimate, and Willie had a lot of pressure being who Willie is. Like there was pressure on this program in particular because it is the baseball program, and I think there was a monkey. They've gotten a monkey off their back. There's still I think a second larger monkey than getting
So
off their
much
back.
monkey talk.
There are a lot of monkeys. Keep them off the bed.
Many monkey. Many
It
a
is
monkey.
a barrel of them, if you will.
I will not.
Okay.
Dude, monkey barrels, crazy. No.
No.
Why not?
Well, I never even understood the point of that thing. Was there was a game
The
involved
monkeys in the barrel?
Yeah.
I think you just hooked them together.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There was not, like, a real
reminds
point,
me of
like-
Toy Story.
Yeah.
But I thought there was like a game involved with it.
There is, for sure. It's like pick up stick, but nobody knows how to play.
So you just play with monkeys that hook themselves to each other.
Yeah.
Maybe the dumbest toy of all time, but I love it.
I'll look it up.
The dumbest toy of all time.
It's literally a
There's
barrel
a
of
bar
plastic
in
monkeys.
Denver called the Monkey Barrel. Fun fact.
Hell
There's
yeah.
a bar in Denver called the DNVR bar.
There is.
Fuck the monkey barrel. You're the enemy.
Monkey barrel game.
Are they the enemy?
Yeah.
Like,
if
do
you're
we
not
know what
us, you're
they
the
do?
enemy.
Whoa. Original monkey in the barrel games? Oh no, it's a 60-piece monkey in a barrel. I was like, those are expensive.
Are they expensive?
No, they're cheap.
All right.
How to play the monkey in a barrel game. Pick up the monkey by the arm and start to grab the other monkeys. And if they fall off, you lose your points.
That's so dumb. That you're right. It is one of the dumbest games of all time. Got some ASU baseball injury news.
Oh, no.
In terms of one of the pitchers being done
Our
for
pitcher.
the season.
It's broken.
Gonna get to that in a second. Before we do that, though, want to tell you guys about Burrito Express. They've got the best burritos in the valley, in the world, in the galaxy. Don't take our word for it.
I've heard
Jalen
it's
Conyers thinks so. Elijah
better.
Badger
It's
thinks so.
The best in other galaxies as well.
Oh, the best burritos in other galaxies
Yes.
as well. Guys, they've got locations just about everywhere. They're food smacks, and they've got a couple of Arizona State athletes under some NIL deals, including Elijhah Badger and Jazz Hill. So anytime you guys check out Burrito Express and get some food, you're supporting Arizona State athletes as well. While you're in line for your delicious burrito, go ahead and head on Twitter and give them a follow at Burrito EXP.
Do it.
Burrito Express. Get it in you.
I was telling this story, I believe, on Coyotes yesterday, that I actually, like, no joke, like, not as a gimmick, like, legit used CircleK.com/store-locator.
Did you actually?
Yes, because I was in California. I was like in the middle of nowhere, and I need a Circle K, like, because, bro, I'm not gonna name names, but some of these gas stations be out here charging ridiculous amounts of money for gas
And snacks.
yeah, because not all of them have like their own store brand snacks. And the ones that do, they're not like better than the name brand.
Can we get something out there?
What?
I think the best gummy bear in the world comes from Circle K.
Yes.
Like, oh my god.
Well, no.
Here we go.
Their candy is amazing. Like
Yeah.
like all their other stuff is really
2-0
good.
count.
But the candy specifically, like you get a lot of gummy candy that's too firm. The gummy bears are a good example. You see that with a lot of peach rings, they're too firm.
Yep.
And it's like the blue sharks, too firm in a lot of places. It's not Circle K. They put the gummy in gummy snacks. Like they make sure they are actually gummy.
I'm still trying to figure out how to play this game. I don't get it. I don't get
Their
it.
snacks are really good. But yes, I did have to use CircleK.com/store-locator to find my nearest Circle K. And if you need to find your nearest Circle K, use CircleK.com/store-locator. Because Circle K is the best. They got the best prices on gas. You can get cheap bevies. They got their Polar Pops. You can get $1.89 iced coffee, 12 packs of beer. And you still, according to the text I have in front of me, can win a goddamn dirt bike.
Yep.
From Circle K.
But don't sniff the gas.
Don't sniff the gas on purpose.
I feel like
I don't know where this came from, but
we were talking about on one of the shows
That you don't watch.
don't say that. The last time I went on vacation, I listened to your shows.
This
is different.
No, it wasn't. That was the first time.
Did you
went on
drive
vacation.
home? Did you drive back to Arizona?
Yes.
Did you listen to a single show?
No.
There you go.
But
That's all you need. I don't need excuses. I don't need excuses.
No, I have valid ones, but we'll discuss them off the show.
Okay.
I did have to sleep in a parking lot in rural Southern California at one point because I was falling asleep on the drive home. So
Nice.
I didn't want to again. wasn't trying to listen to you while I was doing the delicate dance with death, as I have on a number of occasions.
Yeah, I was
already.
gonna say it wouldn't be the first time.
Buy 2 or more 16-ounce Rockstar energy drinks for a chance to win a Husqvarna FC 450 at Circle K. Like I said, if you want to find your nearest Circle K, use CircleK.com/store-locator. As Aaron Lee says, Polar Pops for the win. They have dope ice. I'm an appreciator of good ice.
Dope ice.
Do they have the?
It's like a Circle K proprietary ice. It's like a special only at Circle K kind of ice.
Okay.
And they have their special cups. They keep drinks cold longer.
Impromptu hot or not? Like sculpted ice, like that you put like sculpted ice cubes. No, ice. Like
you get like a special ice tray.
Yep.
Yeah, hot. Why not?
Hot.
I have more fun with ice cubes. They don't all gotta be cubes.
More fun with ice cubes.
Why not?
The only problem is it's sometimes hard to. They're so gimmicky that like they're like, here, buy this, and it's like it only comes with 6 cubes.
Yeah.
So you gotta wait.
They're a little unrealistic sometimes. Yeah, that's for sure.
But mass produced, fantastic.
Yeah, 100% agree.
Are we done with the ice cube talk?
Yeah.
Okay, I was just curious.
We could keep going if you guys want.
No, it's okay. I'm good on that. So the ASU baseball injury news: right-handed pitcher Jesse Wayne Scott is going to be out for the season with a broken collarbone. He had 16 appearances this spring, and Jack Loader reporting that he was told that Wayne Scott broke his collarbone falling off a scooter.
No.
Fucking around on the scooters, man.
Did we not learn from the mistakes of Fernando Tatis Jr., Mr. Baseball Player Man? Did we not learn?
Mr. Baseball Player Man?
Yeah, because
That's
I mean, like,
offensive.
if no, but I'm saying if you were a football player and I'm not expecting you to learn from the mistakes of Fernando
that's
Tatis,
fair.
but as a baseball player, you should have learned.
Well, there are
from
probably
mistakes.
a couple mistakes Fernando Tatis has made.
Well,
that
yeah,
all athletes can learn from.
Don't get folliculitis and take a supplement that
You
apparently
have
is a feed.
folliculitis.
I don't.
Yeah, you do. You always want to flick up.
Shut the fuck up.
Sean just laughed at my joke like he's flirting with me.
Yeah, that was. I
Shut the fuck
did
up.
not
Stop
like
it.
that at all.
Oh,
Go ahead,
yeah, Mr.
continue
Baseball
on
player,
your-
man.
Yeah.
Stay off the scooters. Come on. Like,
How are you gonna break
You
your
guys had
collarbone?
have you guys had a scooter accident?
No, but my
I
friends
personally
have.
haven't.
I've had one that was pretty traumatic.
I had a friend.
Traumatic. You had a traumatic scooter accident.
Yeah.
Are you gonna tell this story, or are we just gonna?
No, I mean, I just I hit a bump when I was on my way home from the bars, and I like
Tumbled.
I had a friend eat shit in front of Chase Field, like during a D-backs game. So there was hundreds of people, and he I don't know. He was already hesitant about being on the scooters. We pressured him into it, and just fucked up his whole leg.
Is there anything more embarrassing than falling in front of lots of people?
Okay, well, listen to this. So when I was going into my freshman year at ASU, I never skateboarded.
Oh,
I didn't like longboards, but I was like, I should get one
Why?
to go to class. I don't know. It was halfway through the year. It was stupid. So I bought this really old one, and I'm riding it to class 3 days, 4 days. Fine. I'm like not good at it, but I'm getting around. And on the 5th day, 6th day, whatever, the wheel just pops off.
Oh.
And I'm like, oh shit. A bonk, and I fall. It
That
was
actually
terrible.
fully reminded me of a memory that you unlocked a memory for me. I used to, when I was a kid, I used to walk like to the nearest playground. And in hindsight, you know, I understand how kids get kidnapped. I always like, how do kids get kidnapped? I realize it now. Because some random old man was like, "You want this scooter?" And I was like, "Yeah, fucking, of course I do." So
How old were you?
Middle school, maybe elementary school. Like I was younger. And this random old guy just like walked up to me. I was walking to the park. He was like, "You want the scooter?" I was like, "Fucking, of course." I ended up being fine. He didn't kidnap me. But later on,
Did he give you a scooter?
Yeah, he gave me like a racer scooter.
That's awesome.
Well, it was until like a week later I found out why I gave it away, because it literally, like, I was just riding and it just like, I don't know how, like, it seemed like it was on a timer. Every piece of it just fell apart.
Yeah.
Like both wheels popped off, like every screw came undone. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? I didn't get hurt, but I was just like, and now I had to pick up a piece of the scooter and walk home. But yeah, that's my scooter story.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
I really appreciate that. Yeah, we were talking ASU baseball, and then we got into scooters.
How did you fall off a scooter? Like, how are you breaking your
I don't know
collarbone
how
falling off
you're a
scooter?
Division I athlete and fall off a scooter.
Dude, come on. They're not easy to balance on.
No, but you're athletic. You're supposed to be like an athlete.
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean, it's
But
my
we also-
bigger concern is you are an athlete. Why are you putting yourself at risk?
Exactly. I also just don't like we don't know the story of how it happened, so
Maybe you got
you
pushed.
might
off
not
of
have just
it.
fallen off.
You got pushed off said scooter. Now it's a crime. What's assault?
felonious assault. Yeah. No, I mean, I'm saying this in jest. I'm obviously like, I
Yeah.
feel bad for the dude.
Yeah,
It
it sucks.
sucks to break your collarbone,
Yeah.
especially with
It's
ASU
also
baseball.
super painful.
Yeah, I believe that. ASU baseball is, at least it seems, in the middle of doing something somewhat magical. Like, it definitely sucks to not be a part of that. Hope he heals up soon. But for the rest of y'all, Mr. Baseball men, stay off the scooters.
For the rest of you, Mr. Baseball Man.
Which is something I'm concerned about, because I remember Josh Doan talking about how he would, like, him and his teammates would rollerblade. It's
Yeah.
like, it's a little different because it's also what you do in your sport, more or less. Like, you're used to skating, but
Yeah, I didn't want to bring that up.
JJB ruining my day.
Yeah, JJB putting in the chat. Devin Cambridge has a visit this week in Oregon.
Um,
He also, I want to say Auburn, which is where he transferred from, and then there was one other school that
Weird.
was in contention.
I didn't know you could do that. Which
go
is,
back to school.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I don't know why
actually
you
the
ever
only
would
way
do-
that you can avoid. So you can't transfer for a third time
But you
without
can-
receiving a penalty, but you can transfer back to one of the schools that you
That's
originally
so
transferred
weird.
from.
Interesting.
to avoid
Gonna
penalty.
follow Taya Hansen. Also, we didn't talk about the fact that Jay Lavelle got drafted. 3rd round draft pick in the WNBA draft.
Oh, nice.
She's not a Sun Devil. She's
Yeah,
a Wildcat.
A traitor is what she is.
She's a traitor.
What overall?
It was the 3rd round. It was a
Oh.
late pick, I believe.
Still cool.
No, it did for sure.
Guys, if you want memories unlocked, just like Shawn did with the scooter, go ahead and become a diehard today. We're out here unlocking memories on the daily, whether that be with the live shows or the podcasts or Gerald's beautifully written content that he's got. I'm sure he's unlocking some of your memories as well.
I'm about to unlock Bo's
he's
door and
making
beat the
memories.
shit out of him.
You know what? Whoa. took that a step
Bo's
too
got
far.
a child.
Shane was like, you know, Bo
That's
Brock on the
somebody's
Cardinals
father.
show? I'm going to unlock his door and beat his ass. That's what you just said. Guys, we've got some great merch. We've got some great content.
It's some great people here.
Just some great people here at PHNX.
Most of them will not unlock your door and beat
I
the shit out of
will
you.
not.
I don't believe you. Become a diehard today. Check out.
You're the only one that we can
PHNXlocker.com.
guarantee would. Or at least the only one who said that they
To
would.
grab your membership to receive exclusive content, discounts on all events, and merch, and access to our Discord chats. Shane, you want to do the honor?
What?
Telling Bo about
Reminding Bo.
Yeah, reminding
He
Bo.
knows.
Hey, Bo. The Arizona Cardinals suck, and they have the 3rd overall pick this year.
The demon.
So you might as well. Well, actually, you know what? Are we done doing this?
No, they suck.
Okay.
What, was there a point you're going to make?
Well, they are gonna finally might get new uniforms, but that's
True.
also kind of like just a
You can still suck and look good.
okay.
I
Whoa!
knew that. I knew.
Don't. That's not. No,
Hey, guys,
don't
He's
don't
like,
pump
pick
his
this shit and sit over there.
don't pump his ego
The
up.
best
Don't tell him he
place-
looks good.
The best place to take
Wow.
the NFL draft on the April 27th is at Four Peaks H3
Always
Pub.
look good. What are we talking about?
Register for free in the link in our show notes to take advantage of beer specials, but you got to be 21 years or older to enjoy responsibly. The reason why we were talking about the Cardinals because we're doing their draft party there, April 27th. Be there or be square.
Why are you mumbling it?
It's for free. What?
Why are you mumbling it?
Because I was just kind of explaining the bit.
Mm.
Because I just want to do an ad read randomly.
Well, I mean, if we want to get into the origins of the bit, Bo took an unnecessary shot at me, and since we are a team, we are brothers, a band of brothers. We all took it personally, and now I've had to take it up with Bo ever since that day.
Cardinals could win the Super Bowl, and I'm gonna still tell you every Four Peaks ad read that the Arizona Cardinals.
You're
suck.
wrong. You lied. The Cardinals can't win the Super Bowl.
You're right, you're right.
Let's be real.
Not as long as Josh Allen, Justin Herbert, and Geno Smith still exist.
Don't know about the last one.
Just wanted to put that out there. Come on now, guys. It's Wednesday, and for the second time this season, it's time for another snake draft.
Can we steal things from other schools?
Other schools?
Yeah.
Like what?
I want to steal the Hypnotoad. I want it.
You want to steal the Hypno?
So we can make merch that says it's Wednesday, my dudes, with the Hypnotoad on it. That'd be electric.
Hypno Devil? Can we just do that?
No.
No.
Because the it's Wednesday, my dudes is a frog meme. You ever seen that? It's fantastic.
Yeah, it's the old Vine.
Yeah,
It is Wednesday, my dudes.
Yeah.
Ah! Yeah.
It's got to be terrifying.
I don't like the fact that I didn't know what the draft topic was until today.
I'm gonna be honest. Nobody knew what the
Yeah.
draft topic
Oh.
was until today.
Okay, well, you said it earlier that we were drafting Mario topics, and I thought that was something you had
Yeah,
decided.
because he texted it this morning.
I didn't see that. I thought you had
No.
decided it previously.
No.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, I need you to, like,
And
I don't like how aggressive you came off
I
immediately.
didn't think I came off of that
No,
aggressively.
you
I was
didn't
gonna
at all.
say,
you did. You absolutely
no,
did.
I didn't. I was like, I'm
So
gonna be
what are we
honest.
drafting today?
Like, I
Anthony?
didn't like the way. What?
What are we drafting
Well,
today?
I could have been
Anthony?
like, "Fuck you guys."
That's we're not gonna.
What
do
are we
that.
drafting today, Anthony?
Tell him what we're drafting. Today, Sean. I didn't like that at all.
That he called you Anthony.
Yeah.
Totri, what are we
But,
drafting
no,
today?
because you say that, but then I'll make a graphic where I'm like, I make graphics and I put your name on it. I put Totri, be like, it's funny how I'm just Totri.
You can't please him.
No, absolutely not.
Mm.
Come on now. Got to make things interesting. We're drafting Mario characters in
Why?
honor of. Well, yeah, I'll get to the and. In honor of the new Mario movie,
I cannot wait.
which we are going to see. Also, check out G-Rated for whenever that video is released on the Mario movie. But we're going to be drafting Mario characters for a starting 5 today.
Oh, okay. I didn't know we were doing the starting 5 part. I missed that part.
Yeah.
I thought you were just doing like your top
He's
5.
still in vacation.
I
man.
need you to calm down.
No, I'm here.
You're not, though.
Yeah, I know what's going on. No.
Okay.
I just thought we were just drafting our top 5 favorites.
No.
I missed that part.
You won the last draft.
I did.
So you get to pick where you're selecting in this draft. And then Shane came in second, so he will get to
Yep.
pick where he wants to go after that. And then we will get started.
I'll go 3.
You're gonna go 3?
You're gonna
Yeah.
go 3. Wow.
Damn, that's pretty good. I think because I don't think there's a good one. I mean, I think what I'm gonna go 2.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah,
so
you
you
can
put
get-
me on the
you
spot
can
with
get
one
one.
here. And so you're drafting, and then you got to say what position.
Yeah.
There as well, right?
I think there's a 1, but like he's also not that much better than the next couple ones in my opinion.
Okay. So I guess
Go
without
ahead.
further ado,
Oh yeah, Anthony Totri, you are now on the clock.
God, I love that sound. With the first overall pick, I'm going to be taking Yoshi.
Whoa!
As my 3.
What?
I'm taking him as my 3.
Okay, I'm
He's
so
my
happy.
small forward. Are you kidding
Oh,
me?
you are
He is
selling
goaded.
Yeah.
How am I selling?
rip.
He is goaded
You are
number 3.
selling off rip. That is crazy.
No.
Yoshi
Nah.
would not even be. He'd be my sixth man.
I was thinking of Yoshi as my 2 guard late in the draft.
Yoshi
Yes.
is my small
Okay,
forward.
this
He
is-
is the best
Gerald
small
is
forward
locked
in the
in
league.
now.
Do you think you know who I'm going to pick?
I think there are 2 options
Yeah.
for.
At small forward,
Okay.
I'm going Donkey Kong.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think that
that's
you were going to
clear.
go at small forward.
Yeah, I thought he was a 4. I thought he was more
No,
of a
but
4.
I have a 4. I have a 4.
You have a 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have. Well, actually, you could tell the people what you just said because he's who I'm about to pick.
You're about to pick Wario?
So, well, actually, my first pick at my 5.
You think a Wario?
My first pick at my 5 is Bowser.
Yeah, that's a good
I
one.
mean, yeah.
I mean,
You got the next best big man.
yeah.
No, I think I have the best big man, and you guys just don't know it. You just don't know it.
My 4 is going to be Waluigi.
Dude, that's
That's a goaded
that's
pick.
mean.
Like
That's
he's
mean?
That was my 4.
that's
my dog right there.
He could definitely spread
That's my
the floor.
dog right there.
Like Waluigi is Waluigi as a basketball player is everything that Alonzo Gaffney wants to be as a basketball player.
I'm taking the Pablo Sanchez of
Oh.
Mario Sports. Mario.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
He's my
He's
2.
your 1
No,
or
he's
your
my
2?
He's my 2.
Okay.
He's a guard for now. Can I say that?
Yeah, he's a guard.
He's a guard, yeah.
He's a guard. Okay. With my second pick, I'm going to be taking Luigi. Luigi is going to be my 2.
Yeah, probably the most mid player in this draft, but it's fine.
How is he the most mid player
Dude,
in this
come
draft?
on.
You just drafted fucking Mario. They're the same thing, but one's green.
No, they're not.
Mine's taller than yours.
Yeah, but yours isn't as good. Yeah, he does play
Luigi
scared.
does not
scared.
play scared.
Have you ever played Luigi's Mansion?
Dude,
I rest my case.
that's
Oh, Mario! Was that not really good? Thank you.
okay.
I'm very upset that you drafted Yoshi in the first round just because I don't get to do my
Go ahead.
Yoshi.
That's not even
Phenomenal.
Okay.
Starting at point guard for the San Diego Surf,
Oh.
Diddy Kong.
I love that pick. Diddy Kong was going to be
Diddy
was on my
Kong is
board.
Jose Alvarado.
I'm here for it. That's fine. I got a hustle guy.
No, it's a great pick.
God, it's a very good pick.
Okay. There's a couple niche characters that I want to go with, but every time I do that, I'm going to lose, so I'm not going to do it.
I'll be real upset if you take one of
Give me Birdo at my 1.
them.
At your 1.
Wow.
Okay.
Yep.
Interesting.
Just Bird with an O.
Yeah. Bird with an O.
Bird.
What do you think I said?
Bert-O, like,
Berto.
Oh, Berto?
Well, that would just be Bert with an O.
well, that's not what you said, so.
Birds.
Autocorrect. Nobody else can see that except you guys.
Oh, that's right. Sorry.
Birds.
Birds. Okay.
Okay.
Don't you have, oh no, you're 2.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right. At my 3,
Okay.
Princess Peach.
Nice.
Okay.
Um,
Solid pick.
Yeah.
And then
Oh,
boy. Okay.
Yeesh.
At my 2,
Don't do it.
we are going. I don't think I'm going where you
Okay.
want me to go.
Okay.
I'm just doing this for. I mean, LeBron James playing with Bronny Jr. for the first time is going to be the second most viewed basketball game of all time.
Uh-oh. What's
Behind
going to be the number 1?
Bowser.
Oh, my-
At Bowser Jr.
Yeah,
At my-
Bowser Jr. is a phenomenal pick. He was
Yeah.
going to be my 6th man because he doesn't have a spot on my roster because of the 2 people I'm about to pick next.
But it's
Who-
the chemistry.
the chemistry is
with these guys.
fantastic.
Dude,
Do they
are you
have
kidding
chemistry?
me? Off the fucking
Yes.
off the.
What do you mean? That's his son.
I was just.
It's off the fucking. It's gonna be Kobe and Shaq.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know about all that.
Except Bronny and Bronny Jr.
Yeah.
Or Bronny and Bron. Yeah. Okay.
Is there another Bowser
Anyway.
in there so I can get Bryce?
You can get some of the what are they called?
Yeah.
The Ets. All right. Give me at my 4. This is actually. Can I switch my 3 and 4? Am I allowed to do that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Daisy
Positionless
is going
basketball.
at the 3.
Yeah.
Okay,
Daisy-
yeah, that's
yeah.
fine. That's
Daisy's
fine.
probably the. I mean, every time I play a Mario Sport, she is my captain. Like she's
Daisy-
a wagon and everything.
Daisy to me is better than Princess Peach, but I'm looking at it from an executive perspective. Princess Peach is selling more tickets, and so
Yeah, but people that know ball
I
want
agree
Daisy
with
on
you.
the team.
I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. But at the end of the day, we're a business. We're trying to make money.
Yeah.
And Princess Peach is a very good basketball player.
Yeah.
Like so.
Yeah, she's good. Not
She-
great.
yeah.
She's not elite.
Not elite.
Okay. Dodry?
Are these my last 2 picks?
Yep.
Okay. Last 2 picks here.
I am shocked that one character in particular is still on the board.
I'm going. I'm not. I can't. I have no spot for Toad on my team.
Oh yeah, I guess you do have your backcourt kind of
Number
filled up already.
4. He's underrated.
Okay.
Give me Boo.
Boo is my
Not
character.
King Boo.
No, just Boo.
Wow.
Yeah.
Boo is
I don't
my
need King Boo.
Boo is my single favorite Mario character. Like,
Shut up.
Why? Why is he your?
I don't know. I just rock with him. He's a ghost. It's dope.
Okay.
And to round out my team, give me Chain Chomp at the 5.
How's he playing basketball?
He's literally chained. He literally is going to be chained to one of the baskets.
Find a way.
He's not.
He's only going to play on one side of the
He's
court.
a dog.
How's Boo playing?
He's a literal dog, dude.
How's Boo playing basketball?
I don't know, man. This is a fictional.
Okay. So
like,
Jacob
what are we
just
talking
had a great name. Don't say it again because if he didn't hear it, then I don't want you to draft it.
I did, but I'm not going to draft.
Okay.
I heard him.
This is probably the tallest Mario character that people don't know. This is the only niche pick I'll go. Rosalina.
Yeah,
She's 7'3".
Oh my god, what?
Yeah.
You got Wembenyama?
And I don't know. She also controls the stars.
Okay, man.
I rest my case.
Controls the stars.
All I'm saying, San Diego Surfing 4. That's all I'm saying.
Against who? The
It
School
doesn't
of the
matter.
Deaf and Blind.
Doesn't matter.
You
okay?
have
Doesn't
fucking
matter.
no size on your team. Bowser is eating you alive.
Small
in the paint.
ball, baby. Small ball.
Bowser is
Small
eating you
ball.
alive.
No, but you got to choose which basket Chain Chomp is connected to. Is he playing offense or defense?
Defense.
Okay.
Then
Who on your team is feed Bowser every single
gonna
time
be
in the
honest,
paint and not a soul was touching him?
This team has no offense.
My team?
Yes.
I just disagree.
Yoshi's
I just
too
disagree.
fast to do
I
anything.
just
Luigi's your
disagree.
tallest player.
Yeah, that's tragic. That's
You
tragic.
have 4 guards.
You still got no spot on your roster.
I
I don't
know
need
I
you
do.
coming after me until you've got a full
It's
roster.
Toad. Toad's at my 1. Easy.
That's great.
That's a solid pick. That's a solid
I would
pick.
have picked Toadette, but that's fair.
Toad
I
is
feel like Toad is more Jose Alvarado than Diddy Kong.
No, Toadette's more Jose Alvarado than Diddy Kong.
Okay. Yeah,
Toad
that's fair.
is
Damn.
who's Toad?
Who's Toad in
Yeah,
Toad's Chris Paul.
That's kind of what I was saying. I was thinking that.
No.
But,
Toadsworth is Chris Paul. Shit.
Just the older version.
Oh, you know
He's
who
campaign.
you know who Toad might be?
Hmm.
Toad might be SGA.
No,
Dude, if I got
come
SGA,
on.
then I fucking
No.
I won.
No.
All right, I just want to say I think I
think our teams are very close.
just am definitely going to win on the star power. Like I'm selling more tickets. I think
Yeah, I would agree with that.
because Birdo,
Well, I don't know.
Daisy,
He's got Mario.
yeah,
He's got the best player. He's got the most.
he's got LeBron.
Also, I think I have the best pure athlete in Donkey Kong.
Yeah, I would agree with that statement.
It's a
as well.
gorilla.
I mean, yeah. No, I think Shane definitely has.
And I have a true 7'3"
Shane
center.
is closer to Kobe and Shaq than you
No.
are. You're
No.
Braun and Bronny Jr.
Yeah.
Well, because you got no.
I'm the Orlando Magic.
He right now Shane has like 03 or not 03 Jesus like first stint Cavs with LeBron. Like Mario was LeBron, probably the best player in this draft. And then you have
think
Donkey Kong could be Zadrunas Ilgauskas.
No,
he's better than that.
I agree. But
Rosalina's a dream.
You have 3
No, I was
people
going to say
outside of that
Rosalina
people
is
on that.
more Anderson Varejao.
No, Rosalina controls the stars.
Mo Williams,
Yeah,
Who's Delonte West on this team?
who's fucking.
Birdo.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. What's up, Derek?
Nothing. I just wanted to hear this conversation.
Oh, we're.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, okay, Bowser is the most dominant 5 maybe in the history of the game.
Let's go 1 of 1. Bowser against Rosalina. Rosalina clears.
I don't think she does.
Rosalina
are we-
controls the stars.
All right, if we're going 1-on-1,
fuck the
sure.
stars.
This is a team game. There are no stars in basketball.
So they can't use any of their powers.
They're just who they are. Like
Donkey Kong cheats in literally every single sport.
Donkey Kong is a fucking ape.
Donkey
He doesn't
Kong
have any
is-
powers. And
He is
Bowser,
an ape.
Bowser spitting fire would almost certainly be a flagrant 2. So he's not using that power.
Okay, but
Yeah,
control.
are you going to be the ref to blow the whistle on that one?
Yes, I will eject him from the game.
Let's see how long that
Boo
goes.
can float because he is a ghost.
Daisy is literally dunking on everybody.
Daisy's not.
Dude,
Daisy-
Peach is meeting her at the rim.
Daisy has a 43-inch vert.
I feel like
Bowser is a great rim defender.
All right, we'll
no,
let the-
okay. Well, to be fair, if Chain Chomp is connected to the defensive basket, like no one's scoring on in the paint.
Yeah, but that's a foul.
True, he can't just be chomping people. Can he go vertical? He can't go vertical.
he can. He can.
He can jump a little bit,
Okay.
but not a lot.
He goes crazy.
We'll let the viewers decide.
yeah, we'll let the viewers decide.
per usual.
We will post this to Twitter. Guys, let us know who you think drafted the best
Just
Mario
remember, Rosalina literally controls the
starting
stars.
5. If you enjoyed the content, give us a follow at PHNX_Sun Devils, just like Craig S. Morgan did today. Shocker, he wasn't following the account. Like, what are we doing,
Yeah.
Craig? Come on now. You can follow me at Anthony_Toach. You can follow Shane at Shane Deef.
Big show tonight.
Yes.
Don't know if you
Show
heard.
tonight.
Sir Kenneth Dillingham
Sir Kenneth Dillingham.
Sir Kenneth Dillingham.
Of House Arizona State.
will be in studio
Kenny
with
of House
Jalin
Dillingham.
Conyers on the High Point tonight.
Should be a lot of fun.
6
Definitely
p.m.
tap in.
Tune in for that right here on the PHNX Sports
That's gonna
YouTube
be a
channel.
good
Turn those notifications on
Right now.
right now.
You can follow Shawn DePaz, Shawn_DePaz.
Fucking meeting Princess Daisy at the rim as always.
Oh my God. We will see you guys Friday at 2 p.m. No show tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your hump day, and we'll see you on the High Point at 6 p.m. tonight. For now, though, peace.